to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface. Still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down. See me winning. You ain't like me.
All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we are going to continue with part 2 of the best center builds from every single pie chart on NBA 2K21. So without further ado, we're going to head to number 5. And this build is going to be, as usual, going to be coming from the blue and the red pie chart. This is going to be the glass cleaning finisher, okay? So the glass cleaning finisher is one of the best builds on the game. You want to go with the blue and you want to go with that red pie chart. And like I said, man, you do want to go with the speed invert. Like I said, if you have shooting in your pie chart, then you're better off going pure speed. But anything else, you're good with going just speed invert. That vert really does a big difference to your build. So you want to make sure you do that. And then what you want to do is you want to max out the top 4, like we're doing right here. Then you want to go ahead and skip the shooting. You don't need shooting. You want to go ahead and max out the pass accuracy and the ball handling. Then you want to go 47 on your post moves to give you 6 playmaking badge upgrades. And of course, you know we're going to max out everything defensively here, okay? We're going to max out all the defensive badges. And then that's going to give you a pretty good 23, 1, 6, and 23. Again, Hall of Fame finishing, the Hall of Fame defense. You can't ask for anything better than that. Your body type, you want to go built. You want to go 6'8", of course. And then you want to get that weight all the way down to 187. All right? You want to go 187, and then you want to max that wingspan out. And now look at a couple things. You get an 89 speed, because you get a plus 8 to your physicals, an 89 speed, an 86 vert, and a 97, an 86 acceleration with a 97 vert. Right, 98 driving dunk, 99 standing dunk. And then, like I said, even on the defensive side, you're really solid, man, because you get an 83 perimeter defense. You also will get an 81 lateral quickness. You get an 83 steal, 87 block, 86 offensive rebound, and 87 defensive rebound. But it's really just the fact that you even get a 70 ball handle with this build with 6 playmaking badges, with a 74 pass accuracy. So you are able to do a lot of that speed boost glitching with this build. You do get 6 badges where you can, on the playmaking side, that can really help you just be able to handle the ball a little bit and get some really good contact dunks. And that's why I like this build so much. As usual, you want to go with either between the slashing or the glass take. In this instance, I will go with glass take because that's just so important with this build. And then here you have, my nephews and nieces, you have the glass cleaning finisher, okay? Now, like I said with the other part, with part 1, we're not going over the badges due to time constraints. So now let's just head over to the 6 build, okay? All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're looking at the 6 build, and the 6 build is going to be the pure green pie chart, and that's going to be the stretch 4. Now, what I did is a little bit differently than most stretch 4 builds. I just want to try something a little differently here, so, you know, work with me here. I think this is really dope and a really unique way to look at it. You do want to go pure speed as usual. And then what I want to do is I just figured, like, what if you just went ahead and went all out on the blue, right? Even though you are going to have 9 finishing, which will be really crazy. You get so much shooting, you don't need that many shooting badges. So why not just max this out, go 75, right? Here for 15 shooting badges, and then max out everything else, okay? Now, there's a couple ways you can link about this, and I don't want to get long-winded with it, but this is just a very unique way where you can get 3 gold finishing badges where you can get like putback balls, contact finisher, and relentless finisher, something like that. And you have a really good build that can spot up with 15 badges. It's going to be really well. So let's just see that real quick here. You want to get this weight down to 190. And then, as usual, you know you want to max your wingspan out even for your stretch. So you'll have an 88 3 ball, right? With 15 shooting badges is really good, but you'll get big man contact dunks with this build, which I think is crazy. Crazy as a stretch forward to be able to get big man contact dunks. I think that's pretty dope. 80 defensive rebounds, 76 block. You also have an 81 speed, 79 acceleration. I think this is really solid comp build because you don't need that many shooting badges. 15 is good enough with an 88 3 ball. Like, why would you need so many more? But to be able to have those 9 finishing is pretty dope. And then in this instance, you only get rim protector and sharp take. So we'll go with sharp take, okay? So here you have, my nephews and nieces, that stretch 4. So now let's just head over to that 7th build. All right, my nephews and nieces. So now we're sitting here at the 7th build. This is going to be the more shooting pie chart with a little bit of finishing, and that would definitely be another 3-level score type build. And again, like I said, these ain't the best ones. I don't really like because you don't really get contact dunks with it. But again, for the sense of this, the video, we're gonna do that. Remember, shooting's in your pie chart. Go ahead and go speed, pure speed, just to get as much acceleration as you can. We're gonna go 88 on the close shot, then max out everything else. All right, for that standing for 13. Then we're gonna max out the mid-range, the 3-point shot, and just the post fade. You could go ahead and max out the free throw if you're a rec player, and then max out everything else. Like I said, you always want to have as many defenses as you can as a center. That's just what you need. So you're gonna have 10 here. So you're looking at 13, 21, and 11. It's not bad at all. Like, it's really not bad at all. You do want to go with your body type. You want to go built 6'8". You want to drop that weight all the way down to 193 right here. And then as usual, again, with a slasher, max your wingspan out. So as you can tell, you don't even get contact dunks with this build, which is, again, it makes sense because you have mostly shooting with a little bit of finishing, but you don't get that. You do get a good speed though, 86 speed with this build. You'll get an 82 acceleration. Like I said, you will get an 82 driving dunk, and you get a 90 standing dunk, so you will get the big man contact dunks. A 77 3 ball is decent, but it's not the greatest. You also have a 79 mid-range. But again, max out your wingspan with this type build makes sense just because you do have a lot of gold badges in here, and it just makes sense to have a longer wingspan. You could go with a shorter wingspan at default wingspan if you wanted to, and they'll give you an 83 ball, which is good. But again, I don't really like the small wingspans on builds unless you definitely have to do it. So it's your call. You do get a 78 defensive rebound with a 76 block, which is not bad. And then here you got choices. As usual, I will either go with the slashing or the glass takeover, but you could go with that, but I'm going with the slashing takeover here. And here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You have the 3-level score, okay? Now, without showing the badges again, let's just head over to the 8th build, all right? All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're sitting at the 8th build, and this 8th build is going to be the mid-range playmaker, okay? It is going to be the Hall of Fame shooting and the Hall of Fame playmaking pie chart. So you want to go here. Again, if I said, if you have shooting your pie chart, you're always best going pure speed because it's just, you know, not athletic at all when you have green pie chart. Just max out your driving layup and your driving dunk, all right? Then max out your mid-range shot, your 3-point shot, and just your post fade. But again, if you are a rec player, max out your free throw if you want. Again, you want to go max out your pass accuracy, your ball handling. Go 57 on your post moves for 15 playmaking. And as usual, like I said, it's going to be the same thing every single time. Get as many defensive badges as you possibly can because you are a center, and that is going to be your priority. Remember, we're not making any build. We're trying to make center builds. We're not trying to make ISO builds or make them 6'7". Remember, we have to stay 6'8" or taller. So this is what you're going to go with. And then with your height, you want to go 6'8". Your weight, you do want to drop your weight all the way down to 188. The lowest you can possibly go. And then your wingspan, you keep it default. And the reason why you keep it default is because you have playmaking, a lot of playmaking Hall of Fame badges in your thing, so go default, right? This is gonna be a little bit different because this build is gonna have the capability of dribbling a little bit better than anything else. You have an 87, a ridiculous 87 speed with speed. You have an 85 acceleration. Again, this build is meant to be on the perimeter. You have an 83 3 ball, 86 mid-range, 74 ball handle with an 85 pass accuracy. The 78 defensive rebound is still good enough, but again, this build is gonna have a different type of capability because look, you have shot creator here, and what I'm thinking here is the best bet for this build is going to be going either with the playmaking or the shot creator, the sharp shooting takeover. So it's really your call here, but in this instance, I'm gonna go with the sharp take, of course, because it'd be more of a spot up type build. And then here you have my nephews and nieces, you have the mid-range playmaker. Okay, now without further ado, let's head to the last and final build for part 2 of this series. All right, my nephews and nieces, so now we're sitting here with the 9th and final build, and this is going to be probably my second favorite pie chart out of this part 2, which of course would be the blue, and the red would be the first one, of course. Glass clean finisher is really toxic. Then all the other ones are like, this right here again gets right back to my feel of like this build can actually be pretty viable. So what you want to do is you want to go with here we go, this pie chart right here, and then you want to go with that pure speed. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and max out just a driving layup and driving dunk. Then here we're going to go mid-range. We're going to max out a 3-point shot, the post fade. And then we're going to go 66 on the free throw for 21 shooting, okay? Then we're going to max out the pass accuracy, the ball handling. Then we're going to go 51 on the post moves for 12. And then again, we're going to max out all that defensive rebounding because like I said, this is a center build. and you want to be able to get rebounds or just get the most you possibly can, so 9. So if you look at the lineup, 1, 21, 12, and 9 is actually really good, all right? And then the same thing here, body type, just go ahead and go built, go 6'8". You want to lower your weight all the way down to 190, okay? And then same thing here, your wingspan, you just want to go ahead and max it all the way out, okay? Max it all the way out. Now what you're gonna have here, and the reason being is this is why you wanna max it out right here, is because you still get an 81 3 ball with this build. 72 ball handle, 82 pass accuracy, 84 mid-range shot, a 79 defensive rebound, a 75 block. This ain't bad at all. Your speed's an 86, you're getting an 84 acceleration. Again, nothing about this build is gonna really put you at a hindrance. This is gonna be a good spot up build, have tons of playmaking badges to really help out your teammates and to be able to dribble some yourself. Because what you wanna do here is this. You want, again, the best choices for you would be the sharp or the playmaking takeover with these two here. But again, we're gonna go sharp takeover, okay? And here you have it, my nephews and nieces. You have the stretch playmaker, okay? Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what you need to do. Just make sure you drop a like, you subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with a banger, man. And you know, when I say back soon with a banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
It really be your own. I don't gotta worry about nobody when alone. Niggas go to switching every time. I got niggas wanna see me down. It's sad, I got niggas praying on my downfall. Yeah, don't get me started, I know it all so well. She know I got it, I make it juice, oh yeah. Fuck up the plan and make a move somewhere. Cause I know what it's like when niggas wanna see you gone. Gave them everything and all they ever got was wrong. Causing all these problems, I got demons around me. Can't be too excited with these people around me.